Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for choosing this particular channel. Allow me to take this opportunity to do a very serious critique on the abuses that we all experienced and got shocked about during the tour of William Ruto to Western and Matiangi's tour to Masailand plus Gachagwa's tour in Kiambu. You all realized that there were abuses from the top leadership, both in the opposition and in government. And where I was watching the news from, you were people mixed up, young and old, and everyone was like, hey, people were just shocked that these things could be said by these particular leaders, more especially the president. Now, on this particular video, I want to take you through what Matiangi could have done. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching my videos here, take a second or two, subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, why have I chosen Dr. Fred Matiangi? Matiangi is not a politician. And his greatest weakness is orator skills, especially on various rallies, like the ones William Ruto usually holds, like the ones he's holding right now in Western Kenya. He's not able to get there and speak the William Ruto can and Gachagua can. So the fact is, he must know where his strength is and then perfect on that, where William Ruto cannot match. And where his strength is, it's not among the things that he did yesterday, answering President William Ruto. If you missed the video, listen to that. That is not Dr. Fred Matiangi. How I wish Matiangi could have just picked the mic and tell William Ruto, I've heard what you've said. Thank you so much. You are a man with a family. You are the president of the Republic of Kenya. You have a wife, you have children, and I'm imagining answering you through an abuse while your kids are watching. So therefore, I give you the respect that you deserve as the president. Then you keep quiet, then focus on the issues that you have in this country. That will not only finish William Ruto, but also touch people's hearts. So right now, people are saying, kumbe Matiangi anaweza jibu. Matiangi anaweza tusi. And that is not the Matiangi we expect. Secondly, Matiangi, you are not that caliber. You are not that politician. The orator skills, the only person who can counter William Ruto today in the land, it is Rigathi Gachagua. Watch your pambane na ye. In fact, let Gachagua give the rejoinder. Let him give the counter attack. But Matiangi, keep off. Iyo moto iliwasha na Gachagua, acha mweleze peke yake, because I know he can manage him. But when it comes to Matiangi, that one he cannot manage. He's not that type. How is he? Not that he's so special, but he cannot. Because there are things that cannot come out of his mouth. Gachagua. Oh. So it is my plea to Dr. Fred Matiangi that just maintain silence if probably you don't have a way to answer it that looks different from that of William Ruto. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, Matiangi was called by Kenyans, not because he's an orator, not because he's a politician, not because he's the best person who is educated in this country. No, it's because of his track record. If he attempts to get to William Ruto's side, wake up in the morning, attack William Ruto through abuses, leave alone the critics that he usually does about State House and the management of various issues and policies in this country. I'm talking about the abuses. Then he will lose his value as a track record holder, someone who can be able to perform. And now will be lower to the normal politician, being attacked and abused normally. That cannot take him anywhere. So it is ideal for Dr. Fred Matiangi to remember that. He did not come to this politics because he was among the best orators. No. Not because he can counter William Ruto on the mic. No. It's because he can be able to do. So whenever he speaks, let him show the people of Kenya that I still have that potential I had in the education sector. As simple as that. The other thing we must agree is that William Ruto is pulling him to his side. A side where he can be able to do his thing best. So if Matiangi goes there, then he's falling into his trap. Did you hear, guys, what William Ruto was saying? See how watu walinichokoza? So walinita. And imagine, Gachagua just attacked him. Told him masikio yake inakaa hivi. And then he decided to attack every opposition leader until Eugene Wamalwa now. Even Eugene Wamalwa, who ambaye hana maneno. Alitokea wapi? Eugene Wamalwa has no votes. This gentleman has no territory. I think is one among the weakest leaders we have in the opposition. But William Ruto, I think he enjoys attacking Eugene Wamalwa. He enjoys attacking Eugene Wamalwa because even the last election, There's a time he literally abused him. Akimwambia some words that I cannot mention here. So in a nutshell, I just want to tell you that William Ruto is doing his game and is enjoying himself. While you guys are catching feelings here, William Ruto is enjoying himself. That's why I'm telling Dr. Kiongo Fred Matiangi to keep off. Don't allow William Ruto to drag you to his mess. He will finish you. Let him just be there alone. Let him talk and finish. Like right now, when I was watching his tour in Western Kenya, there is nothing tangible that is giving the people of Western. The rallies are very quick, and I'm going to do a video about that. You can see William Ruto is just talking about the opposition. That's what you can be able to get on social media. Destroying the opposition from Western Kenya. We have not seen him actually do anything significant. There's no serious development project that has taken place, which is telling Kenyans, hey, William Ruto is in Western, poor maendeleo pale. No. But the major conversation is about the abuses that are being made from Western Kenya. Therefore, Matiangi cannot afford to give William Ruto that mileage because he will beat them when it comes to those particular utterances. So therefore, it's a deal for Dr. Kiongo Fred Matiangi to keep off. But there's something Matiangi must do. Go and look for very nice orators to help you in the campaigns. People who can counter some of these things. Not Anton Kibagandi, not Onyonka. I have not seen that particular skill in them. There are people who can literally hold a mic given a press conferences and give William Ruto what he deserves. But these others, no. So therefore, it's ideal to establish such a particular team that can be able to help you counter some of these things so that you don't get distracted. Because now, because you don't have people around you to help you in that, you are forced to take the mic, go on a podium and start as well attacking someone. Yet you should not do that. Yet that is not your field. Yet you cannot, because you are not an orator of that particular type. Your best environment is where you are being asked serious questions on issues that are affecting this country. Simple and clear. So keep off. Hey, Matiangi, keep off. Don't go there. I saw a Gen Z telling you, Matiangi, usiogope kutusi mtu. Mtusi.
Take 2. This is an advice to Daktari. Daktari, usiogope kutusi mtu. Hii siasa si ya mama ya mtu. Wenye umesema tu hii siasa si ya bibi ya mtu. Hii siasa si ya mama ya mtu.
That is not what we are talking about here. That is not the Matiangi we want to hear. That is not the Matiangi we want to hear. But when it comes to the issues of State House having too much money, sectors that are failing like health sectors and education, please tell us what is happening there. You now piga kumalizo. Realize mtu anasheki kichwa kanyaga malizana nayo. Because that is what we want to hear now. That's what we want to hear. Because I think one thing you did that made William to attack you is talk about State House. Now, as he keeps insisting, calling you umekula sana, tumbo kubwa, kichwa kubwa, also now insist on the State House expenditure. Insist on many other things. Let Kenyans understand William Ruto is abusing you because you've touched the issues to do with the State House extravagance. As simple as that. I don't know what is your take. But ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section, you can let me know what you think. My name is Abel Mukwa. Thank you so much for subscribing, following, and watching the videos that we do here. See you next time.